It was shocking news for Pawn Stars fans when rumors started spreading that Austin Lee Russell, better known as Chumlee, had been sentenced to life in prison. Chumlee, famous for his easygoing personality and funny moments on the show, suddenly found himself in serious legal trouble, something no one expected. For years, Pawn Stars entertained audiences by showcasing the fascinating world of pawn dealing, rare artifacts, tough negotiations, and the daily drama inside Rick Harrison's famous Las Vegas pawn shop. But now Chumlee's flourishing TV career has taken a dark and unexpected turn. What exactly did he do to deserve such a severe punishment? Austin Chumlee Russell, a well-known American businessman and TV personality, was born on September 8, 1982, in Henderson, Nevada. He got his nickname at the age of 12 when a friend's dad said his face resembled a walrus character from the cartoon Tennessee Tuxedo. The name stuck, and he has been known as Chumlee ever since. As a kid, he became best friends with Corey Harrison. Corey's father, Rick, and grandfather, Richard, opened the pawn shop in 1989, which eventually became the setting for Pawn Stars. Chumlee began working at the gold and silver pawn shop, and after 5 years there, filming for Pawn Stars started in July 2009. His responsibilities at the shop included working behind the counter, testing items, loading merchandise, and writing tickets for customer purchases. Unfortunately, his father passed away from pancreatic cancer just 2 weeks before Pawn Stars first aired. The show came to life thanks to the production company Left Field Pictures, which decided it should take place in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the family-owned, world-famous gold and silver pawn shop. Open 24/7, the shop became the backdrop for a reality series that followed the staff as they bought, sold, and evaluated interesting items people brought in. Pawn Stars quickly became a hit. It was the most watched show on the History Channel and the second most popular reality show on TV right after Jersey Shore. On the show, Chumlee was often portrayed as the comic relief, frequently teased for not being the sharpest in the bunch. However, he demonstrated real expertise in pinball machines, impressing Corey in one episode. His humor and charm made him the most popular cast member and a fan favorite. Thanks to the show's success, Chumlee started his own company to sell novelty items he designed and manage his public appearances. By 2010, he was able to sell half of his company to Rick Harrison for nearly $160,000 so the pawn shop could better handle merchandise orders. His products sold better than those of other cast members due to his overwhelming popularity. But Chumlee has always been a hard worker. He once shared that he initially worked as an assistant manager at McDonald's. When Rick decided to buy a Quiznos, Chumlee was asked to run it, and did so while also starting to work at the pawn shop. He worked both jobs for 135 days straight without a single day off. Eventually, he transitioned to working full-time at the shop just as Pawn Stars started gaining popularity. Rick was thrilled with the show's success and how much fans enjoyed watching Chumlee. Because of the show's popularity, he, Corey, and Chumlee even played themselves in an episode of iCarly called I Lost My Head in Vegas. In the episode, they interact with the main characters as part of a storyline involving a lost item, creating a fun crossover moment for fans of both shows. Chumlee is known for being funny on Pawn Stars. He jokes around, teases Rick, and keeps things entertaining. Their friendship feels real and natural, which makes the show even more enjoyable. Rick has also said that he and Chumlee have been working together for nearly 20 years, and their bond is very strong, almost like family. But despite his fun-loving personality and long-standing success, something happened that changed everything. What led to Chumlee's shocking downfall? Stay with us as we uncover the details of this unexpected turn in his life. His playful personality contrasts with Rick's serious attitude, which makes their interactions fun to watch. Fans love the friendship and humor between Chumlee and Rick, And that dynamic is a big reason why Pawn Stars remains so popular. Chumlee has bought and sold many items on the show. Some were great deals, while others weren't so good. But while he found success in business, his life also had its share of setbacks, mainly due to the choices he made. In 2016, Chumlee was arrested after police searched his apartment as part of a sexual assault investigation. Although he was not charged with sexual assault, the search led to shocking discoveries. Authorities found a stash of drugs including crystal meth, marijuana, Xanax, and methamphetamine. Evidence of possible cocaine use was also uncovered, along with multiple firearms, some of which were unregistered, raising further legal concerns. Chumlee was arrested but released on bond the following day, with a court appearance scheduled shortly after. He faced nearly 20 felony charges, including drug and weapons offenses. His lawyer, David Chesnoff, confirmed that Chumlee pleaded guilty to unlawful firearm possession, a felony, and attempted drug possession, which was classified as a gross misdemeanor. As part of a plea deal, he was sentenced to 3 years of probation and required to attend counseling. Some of the guns were not registered, so he had to surrender them. He was warned to stay out of trouble and managed to serve his sentence without much media attention. However, rumors about life sentences and even death hoaxes started circulating. Despite the controversy, Chumlee managed to stay clean, and his charges were eventually reduced to misdemeanors, remaining on his record. For fans, the news was shocking. Chumlee had always been seen as the fun-loving mascot of Pawn Stars, but his legal troubles exposed a different side of his life. The arrest report revealed a more rebellious streak that few expected. Adding to the drama, Rick's mother even sued him, adding another layer of controversy to his situation. While there was always a chance that more trouble could be brewing behind the scenes, it seemed like Chumlee had learned his lesson. Any further scandal would likely lead to his cancellation. Even the most loyal Pawn Stars fans might not look his way again. But despite his legal troubles, Chumlee remained a key figure on the show and even ventured into new business opportunities. In June 2017, he expanded his entrepreneurial efforts by opening Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard, a nostalgic candy store in Las Vegas. The shop offers a variety of classic sweets, including vintage favorites like Abba Zaba, Pez, and a range of Jones sodas. It also sells souvenir keychains and exclusive merchandise, such as autographed bobbleheads. Located right next to the gold and silver pawn shop, it quickly became a popular destination for visitors. Customers praised the store for its wide selection of sweets and the chance to meet Chumlee in person. The store maintains an active presence on social media, regularly updating followers about new products and special events. Over time, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard established itself as a successful business, delighting customers with its nostalgic offerings and unique merchandise. Chumlee frequently shares updates on Instagram, giving fans a glimpse into his businesses and personal life. As a key figure in the pawn shop, collectibles, and candy industries, he continues to explore new ventures. Time and again, he has proven his ability to manage diverse projects while enjoying life to the fullest. But in order to truly enjoy life, Chumlee realized he needed to make some difficult changes. His weight had always been a concern, and he decided to tackle the issue head-on. One major factor in his decision was the support of his girlfriend, but he also wanted to improve his overall health. His father's passing from pancreatic cancer at just 54 years old, 2 weeks before Pawn Stars first aired, served as a wake-up call. Chumlee knew he needed to take better care of himself. He adopted a healthier lifestyle, focusing on eating vegetables, avoiding red meat, and cutting out junk food. He started his mornings with a smoothie, maintained a balanced diet, and exercised 6 days a week. By continually adjusting his diet and workout routine, Chumlee successfully lost over 75 pounds and managed to keep the weight off. His transformation inspired many fans who followed his journey. Losing weight helped him not just physically, but mentally as well. His decision wasn't just about looking different, it was about living a longer, healthier life. Everything seemed to be working out well, and he was living a comfortable life. But despite his weight loss success, he felt it still wasn't enough. His mobility and overall quality of life were still concerns. So Chumlee made a life-changing decision. He opted for surgery. Chumlee specifically chose gastric bypass surgery after struggling with weight fluctuations. While he had successfully lost weight before through diet and exercise, he eventually regained some pounds. Rather than continuing the cycle, he opted for bariatric surgery as a more permanent solution. After undergoing the procedure, he shed an astonishing 160 pounds. Many reality TV stars have taken similar paths, such as 90 Day Fiancé's Angela Deem and 1000 lb. Sisters Tammy Slyton, who lost 420 pounds after her surgery. For Chumlee, this transformation meant he could finally enjoy activities that had previously been out of reach, like riding a hovercraft, something he couldn't do before due to exceeding the manufacturer's weight limit. By 2021, his dramatic transformation was clear. Losing over 150 pounds not only improved his health, but also expanded his opportunities and gave him a new perspective on life. As of 2024, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard remains open, continuing to offer a variety of nostalgic and novelty sweets. The store has received positive reviews for its selection of classic candies and unique merchandise. However, its official Instagram account has not posted any updates since October 7th of the previous year. Chumlee's last social media post was a heartfelt message mourning the passing of his beloved dog, Forrest, revealing a softer side to his personality. Despite the lack of social media activity, the candy shop remains operational and continues to attract visitors looking for a sweet experience in Las Vegas. Chumlee himself remains active on social media, frequently sharing updates about his business ventures and personal life. As a well-known figure in the pawn shop, collectibles, and candy industries, he has successfully expanded his brand beyond Pawn Stars. His entrepreneurial efforts, including Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard, have solidified his presence in multiple markets. In addition to his businesses, Chumlee continues to engage with fans both online and in person, occasionally making appearances at his candy store. While his legal troubles once threatened his career, he has managed to rebuild his reputation and maintain a loyal following. Even though his store's social media presence has slowed, Chumlee has continued to embrace new opportunities, including his involvement in Pawn Stars Do America. This spin-off of the hit series Pawn Stars takes Chumlee and his fellow cast members on a nationwide journey to uncover unique and historic treasures. The show highlights fascinating finds such as rock and roll memorabilia, vintage neon signs, and rare comic books. Chumlee was spotted in Detroit while filming an episode of the show, which aired on April 3, 2024. His presence reaffirmed his role as a key member of the Pawn Stars franchise. Unlike the original series, which is based in the Las Vegas pawn shop, Pawn Stars Do America takes the team on the road. Instead of waiting for sellers to come to them, they travel across the country, meeting collectors, consulting experts, and negotiating deals on site. This new format transforms the buying and selling experience into an exciting cross-country treasure hunt. Each stop brings new opportunities to uncover rare and valuable items, making the show a thrilling adventure for fans of collectibles and history. Even while participating in the spin-off, Chumlee continues to play an important role in the original Pawn Star series. However, following his past scandals, he has kept a lower profile on social media, making it difficult for fans to track his latest activities. His personal Instagram account has remained inactive, leaving some unanswered questions about his current ventures. Those questions were soon answered when he announced something unexpected: his very own video game. Chumlee was ecstatic about the release of Chumlee's adventure, The Quest for Pinky. In an interview with Looper, he shared his excitement about the project, reminiscing about his love for classic Nintendo games. "I don't play games as much as I used to, very rarely these days, but I still play a little." "Growing up on Nintendo was really cool," Chumlee said. "The game has an old-school Kung Fu-style Nintendo vibe, which I loved as a kid. I thought it would be a fun idea to create a homebrew video game because they've become pretty popular. There are collectors who love these types of games, so I teamed up with some people and made a really awesome one." Homebrew games are independently developed titles designed for older gaming consoles, often released in limited physical editions. Chumlee's adventure, The Quest for Pinky, falls into this niche market, appealing to retro gaming enthusiasts and collectors alike. In the game, players guide Chumlee on a quest to rescue his beloved dog, Pinky, navigating a classic side-scrolling adventure reminiscent of old-school platformers. Along the way, they encounter obstacles, enemies, and hidden surprises. Chumlee hinted at a special challenge for dedicated gamers. If you can beat Chumlee's adventure, The Quest for Pinky, without getting hit, you'll unlock some hidden content. The game has received positive attention from both Pawn Stars fans and retro gaming collectors, offering a nostalgic throwback to the golden age of gaming while celebrating Chumlee's fun-loving personality. That same personality was on full display once again, to the delight of fans, on his Chumlee Collects Instagram. The Pawn Stars star shared an exciting update from San Diego Comic-Con 2024, where he was spotted rocking a vibrant graffiti-inspired bathrobe reminiscent of Keith Haring's iconic 80s artwork. Chumlee looked relaxed and stylish, his noticeably slimmer frame reflecting his continued success in maintaining his weight loss post-surgery. In his post, Chumlee sipped coffee from a Japanese-themed mug featuring cat and mountain illustrations while proudly showing off his latest Pokémon card finds, a longtime passion of his. Reflecting on his experience at the convention, he wrote, "San Diego Comic-Con 2024 was amazing. Met some awesome people that I've looked up to for many years and made stronger bonds with people I have met more recently. All in all, it was a great time. I hope to see you guys at the next con. Now it's time to get back to the week and open up some Pokémon cards. Chumlee, Norhonor Pokémon. Chumlee Collects, Toronto Pawn Stars." The convention itself was a major event, even featuring a surprise appearance by Robert Downey Jr., thrilling Marvel fans in attendance. Chumlee had the opportunity to meet some of his own heroes, sharing a photo on Chumlee Collects alongside three major figures in the world of comics and collectibles: Todd McFarlane, Mitsuhiro Arita, and Stan Sakai. For Chumlee, this was a dream come true, allowing him to connect with some of the most respected names in the industry. After returning from California, Chumlee continued sharing more of his collectibles, including a deluxe desktop set featuring adorable Pokémon figures. Relaxing at home in slippers, he seemed completely at ease. Fans loved his update, with one even commenting, "Chum's voice is so soothing, we should get an audiobook from him." It's clear that Chumlee's enthusiasm for collecting and connecting with fans remains as strong as ever. It's refreshing to see him embracing a more wholesome and fulfilling lifestyle, seemingly leaving his past legal troubles behind to focus on life's simple pleasures. Chumlee, who has spent much of his life in the public eye, has undergone a remarkable transformation. Once entangled in legal issues, he has since adopted a more laid-back and fulfilling approach to life, dedicating his time to his hobbies and meaningful connections. Though not entirely a mystery, Chumlee has been relatively quiet in recent years. However, his journey with Pawn Stars and his impressive fitness transformation remain well known. Despite inactivity on his main Instagram account, he still has a loyal following of over 800,000 fans. If he chooses to post more, his audience will undoubtedly be eager to engage. Clearly, there's something about Chumlee that continues to capture people's interest. His blend of lightheartedness and depth makes him a uniquely compelling figure. Chumlee's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. From a young pawnshop employee to a reality TV star, entrepreneur, and collector, he has navigated the highs and lows of fame with resilience. His transformation, both physically and personally, showcases his ability to adapt and evolve, proving that setbacks don't have to define a person's future. Despite past controversies, Chumlee remains a beloved figure in pop culture. His ability to connect with fans and make them feel good about meeting him shows that he's still one of the most popular stars in reality TV. His Comic-Con appearance made it clear that he still enjoys being in the spotlight, but now on his own terms. With Pawn Stars, Do America bringing him new adventures and his business ventures continuing to grow, one thing is certain: Chumlee is far from fading into obscurity. With a renewed focus on health, hobbies, and meaningful connections, his story is still being written.